victimhood or the victim mindset sort of thing, almost like a learned hopelessness. He was complaining after his divorce that his ex had been taking, ex and others had been taking a photograph of him and putting it in one of these, are we dating the same guy groups? You know, we've talked about this on this cast before. You may be new to the channel. Welcome. The Are We Dating the Same Guy groups are Facebook groups on private, usually collab groups on the Meta platform for what's mostly regarded as the unchosen, you know, if I can put it that way. And what it is it's women that aren't getting their way with the guys that they're interested in. So what they do is if they match up or they're dating somebody or they're in the earlier stages of the dating phases, you know, they've met the guy, they'll drop a picture of him in one of these groups and they'll say, is there any tea on this guy? Are there any red flags on him? What should I know about him? You know, has anybody gone out with him? So it's like, basically like, what's this guy all about? Does he get around? And, you know, what's the scoop on him? And I've heard this story from, I can count them on a couple of hands now. Guys that have been put in these groups where it's like women will sort of pile on and they'll make up these stories about why you're not the best choice, and they ruin your reputation. And this particular guy here that messaged me and sent me the DM was like, I'm going to sue so-and-so, defamation of character, damages, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's easy to pin it on them because it's a Facebook profile that they own where they're talking shit about somebody else. But for you to actually like go and spend the time and money and get a judgment to change the behavior and then to prove damages to get awarded for those damages is a very time intensive process, one. And two, just because you get a judgment doesn't mean you can do anything with it. A lot of people are judgment proof, right? Meaning you can't do anything with it. But this is just a simple example, just one example of many where frustration, annoyance, and hopelessness sets in for a guy, and they go, "Oh, I'm screwed. I've been basically shadow banned as somebody potentially who's going to date on the sexual marketplace and entertain options or cultivate optionality because people are saying mean things about me on a Facebook group." Now, let's dissect that and unpack it. Who are these people? These people are the unchosen. They're women that aren't getting what they want in relationships. It's pretty widely accepted that they're just not getting picked. And what they do is they use their spare time to crap on others that might be in the process of getting picked, or crap on those that might be interested in others that are in the process of being chosen, as they sit on the sidelines as the unchosen, if you know what I'm saying. The whole misery loves company thing, right? And, you know, my answer to that would be like, who cares? Who cares? Let them talk shit about you. Why would you want to go and spend time, effort, and resources on a lawyer to go and shut them up, to try to claim some sort of damages or whatever, and in the hope that you're going to get any money back, which you're unlikely to? So why does any of that matter? Like, why do you care? Like, why do you need to be hopeless about something like that? You know, is a point that I'm trying to make. And I think that guys get caught up in areas of their life that frustrate, annoy, make them feel like they're, you know, on the short end of the stick, you know, the consequence of victimhood sort of thing, right? Who cares? So what? Let the unchosen complain. If you're good looking enough, if you're valuable enough, it doesn't matter anyway, because women will choose you. I mean, look, women are afraid of spiders. Women will do what the government says. Stand on your dot, take 57 injections, right? Women will transition their own children because of a social narrative. And like, you can't convince one to love you. It's a legitimate question. You can't convince a woman, like somebody that's afraid of spiders, to love you, that can't park a car without curbing the wheel to love you because the unchosen are complaining about you. Think about that for a second. Is this really something worth getting worked up about, or saying, or writing long essays about? Send them random bald dude on the internet stories about stuff like this. Like, things like this just don't make sense. They don't add up to me. And And there's a lot of guys out there that are exactly like this. There's another category of this in content creation, if I can put it that way, where it's like, here, let me see if I can find one of these. Actually, I don't even need to pull it up. I'm not going to give them any of the oxygen. But what they'll do is they'll collaborate and they'll be like, look, man, if you're not at least 6 feet tall, you're screwed. Don't even date. Or if you're not making X amount of dollars, you're screwed. Don't even date. If you're not looking like Brad Pitt, don't even date. Right? If you're not handsome like Tom Brady, don't even date. Or Tom Brady, Giselle left him. So what chances do you have? Don't even date. Right? And it's like, oh, and then these guys cook up the idea in their heads. Well, that sucks. These women suck. What am I supposed to do? Women are awful. This sucks. This is unfair. I'm a good guy. I deserve something. You don't deserve shit. If you're a man, you are not entitled to anything. I hate to break it to you guys, but if you're a man, you're entitled to absolutely nothing in life. Everything as a man is earned. And even when you earn it, you still fight to keep it as a man. Your value is very closely correlated with 3 words: do the work, and accomplishing results as well, of course. But your value is very, very closely correlated with the effort that you put into your life and the output that you get from the effort that you're putting into your life. Sitting around and just going, well, Brad Pitt got divorced from Angelina Jolie, so what hopes do I have? Or look what happened to Amber Heard, and Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp got screwed. If a good-looking guy like Johnny Depp had to go through all that nonsense, what chance do I have? Or, oh, well, he's like 6'4". What chance do I have? Or, oh, he's got a nicer car than me. What chance do I have? The victim mindset is a loser's mindset. If you surround yourself with 5 broke, dumb, insignificant losers doing nothing with their life but complaining and whinging and whining, you will be the 6th. I see people put so much effort, men specifically. I see men put so much effort into leveling up a character in a video game. They'll go out and they'll spend the time. They'll do the raids. They'll join a clan. They'll barter on the marketplace. All of this is online again, by the way. They'll get the better armor, the better guns, the better swords, the knives, whatever it happens to be. I used to play a lot of video games. I know. And then you go and level up your character in that online world. And it's amazing to me because men compete. We like to compete. We like to do things that are difficult, that allow you to accomplish certain outcomes. The better armor in the video game, maybe a better car in real life, nicer house in real life, a better clan in the video game. And I've seen men put countless days, weeks, months, even years collectively combined into an online world that's not real, when they could probably put nearly the same amount of effort into real life and get real life results. All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full-length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the courses tab. Newer to the channel, hit subscribe.